Hi everybody. This is a quick video just to talk to you a little bit about gamification. That's the subject of our module this week. And you're going to watch a video. I think it's a fascinating video. It's a TED Talk of a woman who's a game designer who created a game due to some extenuating circumstances, and it's really popular and been made to help people feel better, believe it or not. And she talks a lot about different ways to level up in your gaming world, the emotional, social, physical, and mental resilience. So I'm just going to introduce you to a few things that could gamify a classroom. This probably won't hold true for those of you that are in the professional world, that are not in the educational world. You can take a look at it. Words with Friends is gamification, and Draw Something, and all of those apps that you play with other people. But believe it or not, you actually have a game inside of Canvas. It is the Badger. So if you click on the badges, you are able to see whether or not you've earned the badges that I've given out. Module 8, I believe, or week 8 on mobile learning had its own badge, and you can see whether or not you earned that badge. This week on gamification, you will also earn a badge if you complete everything. So the whole point of gamification is to look for, actually if I get down to this infographic is pretty good. Look for learning outcomes, create a big idea around it, storyboard the game, create some learning activities, build the teams, and then add game dynamics. All of those are the things that make a game what it is. You can have, as you can see here, power, stamina, innovation, bonus points, leveling up. And this one is actually for a business. So adding play into the enterprise, employees that are not engaged, games explode in popularity, who plays games, the age of people who play games, men and women who play games. And this, they mean like real games, games online, social sites, that sort of thing. And how you can level up in the world. You can score points. If you look here, it's leveling up is a title. Scoring points is your salary. Bonus points is a bonus that you earned. Leveling up is your promotion. And then a stat summary is your performance review. So it promotes collaboration and strategy skills. What we've been talking about in this course is really how you can engage in an online environment. We call them the 4 C's: critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication. All of those things I've been trying to incorporate into this class. I hope you have picked up on some of those. But if you're in the actual classroom, there are some great ways to gamify your classroom that have already been made, so you don't have to start your own. One is called Classcraft. This is definitely for higher level students, middle school, high school. We have a high school teacher where I work now, or excuse me, a middle school teacher who uses Classcraft for his classroom, and it is amazing. Students are engaged, they are working. Basically, you get an avatar, as you can see here, and then you can add positives and negative behavioral and academic points that they can get or gain. And then students can get free things when they level up. So this one, they get an invisibility cloak or the ability to be invisible, different ways that they can work in teams, earn powers, have real world consequences. This is collaboration. So each of these avatars is a student in the classroom. You can see they're leveling up in their powers, how they're doing. And then this is a video, you can watch it. I'm not going to play it for you, but if you go to EdShelf and take a look at Classcraft, you can watch this entire video. Basically, you can play it on web-based and iOS platforms, which is Apple. And they have rewards, characters. The characters can change. The 3 different types of characters are healer, mage, and warrior. The strategies that they work in teams the entire year. And so kids who normally might not socialize together will actually be able to socialize. It's free, but then there's also the freemium and then the team premium and all of these things that students can purchase. It's a really great tool for the upper level students. This is the website itself. This is a wonderful video if you want to take a look at it. And it talks all about student engagement, launching the adventures, leveling up. Everyone gets to have a voice and a learning journey. All of the things that we've been talking about throughout this entire course are things that you can do through gamification. Now the other one, this is one for elementary school. I would not say go higher than middle school with it. This is one where it's called Class Dojo, and you get to the students get to create their own little avatars. I remember when my daughter was using this, she would come home and want to see what her avatar looked like and change it and work through it. You can also assign it to different classes. And then each of the avatars, as you're going through the day, now it has a sound to it, and the sound is a positive sound if students are getting points and a negative sound if students are not earning points. I'm not super fond of that because then everybody knows and looks around to see who did what and got the bad sound or the good sound. But I do think that you can create, so if you look here pretty closely, these are all the things that they do positively, these are the things they do negatively, and then you just click on an avatar and give them their points. And then you can see positive behaviors, participating, teamwork, creativity, etc. Negative behaviors, disruption, being late, no homework, disrespect. So this is what one student would have. Hugh, 1 point for participation, 4 points until next level, so they level up as well. You can see here, like this little one, Megan, is having some problems, but yeah, Matthew Fox and Natalie, I don't know who that is, are doing super well. And then at the end of the week, a parent can see this, and so can the students. How's their overall performance been? Their participation, their teamwork, all of those things, 76% positive. Yes, it can have some negative effects. There are some videos here too. Kids get a little super competitive with it, but it does truly work. It's a good way to record behaviors right there with students. And again, this is the website. You can sign up as a teacher, parent, student, school leader, and work through it. This one is 100% free. I don't think they have a freemium at all. But it does, unless you want to go to the portfolios, then you have to pay for those. So it's a pretty cool tool. Now, if you are super brave, and this might be something that you who are out of the educational world want to do, you can actually create your own interactive nonlinear stories through something called Twine. The website is twinery.org. And what you do is it's a nonlinear story that's interactive, almost like a choose your own adventure, but you create your own. So what you get to do is build this text-based game that you can have people work through. You have to really be into it and you want to do it, and you have to download it or you can use it online. But it is something that you can, it's completely free, and then you can use it to send people to a story and they can work through it. All right, that's all I have. As you go through the rest of the module this week, just want you to be thinking about how you can gamify your life or your classroom or your profession.